Hey guys, what's up? Scottish Dick here once again. Right, time for another collection update. Okay. Right, first game on the list. Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Sky. You saw, I uploaded a video with me buying this, and I really like it. I'm very addicted to it, you know? I sort of agree with what everyone was saying about how it's not on a HD console rather than the DS, and the fact that there's no online play is a right stick in the mud, but regardless, it's an extremely solid RPG and I'm absolutely loving it. In fact, I think, yeah, I'm playing it right now. I'm in some sort of dungeon. Aye. Anyway, next game. Right, I was really chuffed with this. Final Fantasy VIII, I got this for a $5. I would mean to pick this up for a while, you know, to finish my Final Fantasy PS1 collection, because I've got 7 and 9, I really enjoyed those. So I'm looking forward to trying this out for the first time, you know. I've heard it's a lot different compared to the 7 and 9, some different things, I don't know. But yeah, really pleased with this, and I'll probably start it after I finish Dragon Quest, you know. Right, I bought a lot of PSP games for some reason. I don't know why, I've been giving my PSP a lot of attention lately. Well, actually, that's a lie, because half of these pretty much all of these I haven't even played yet. Right. Final Fantasy Origins. What the fuck is wrong with you? Right. Silent Hill Origins, right. I've said before, I've been waiting a long time to try out these games, you know, Silent Hill Origins and Silent Hill Homecoming. I just never got around to it, but I found this for a tenner. I'm like, fuck it, I'm finally gonna buy it. I played it for about 5 minutes, you know, just to get a feel for it. I didn't want to get into it right away. There's some other games I want to beat first. Same goes for most of these PSP games, actually. But it seems like a competent survival horror. We'll see how it goes. Can't comment much on beyond that. Right. Phantasy Star Portable. This is actually still sealed. As you know, I've been collecting Final Fantasy games left and right lately, and I've got Final Fantasy Portable. Why do I keep calling it Final Fantasy? What is wrong with me? Phantasy Star, right. Phantasy Star Portable 2 is coming out soon, and I'll be picking that up as well. But this is like the sequel to Phantasy Star Universe, I've heard. So I'm gonna wait until I get that and beat that before I go on to this, you know. There's probably not that much story to it, but if the other if the other Phantasy Star games are anything to go by, but I'm sure I'll like it anyway. Right. Loco Roco. Been wanting to try this out for a while, and it's good. I've beat this one. To be honest though, it's a very good portable game, you know. It's not really something you're going to want to play on a console. It's the perfect game to play on the move, you know. And because of that, I can't really respect it as much, you know, because I'm not really a big fan of games that are primarily meant to be played, you know, on the move. You know, I'd rather play a game play on a console and a handheld, pretty much like Dragon Quest IX, you know. But still, Loco Roco's good, and I do kind of want to try out the sequel. Right, Final Fantasy Dissidia. I got this for £6.50 brand new out of Tesco's, and I thought, you know what, fuck it, for a deal like that, I might as well. I've played it for about 5 minutes. Fighting system seems fun, but it's primarily sort of a fan service game, you know. So I don't know how much I'll get into this, but like I said, you know, for that price I thought it was worth picking up. Speaking of which, in the same Tesco's a few weeks later, I got this for a £5, brand new, Dark Void, right. Now, I know this game is Scream's budget title, and it's not really that highly reviewed, but I was kind of wanting to try it out, because I know that Capcom did the same thing with Bionic Commando, which I haven't played yet. But there's probably some good highlights to this game, but I love this actually. It says there on the back, the first fully 3D action shooter. Okay, obviously they're meaning the fact that you can move in all directions with the jetpack, but yeah, it's quite a funny statement, isn't it? Anyway, Dragon Quest VIII. Well, it's not actually got the number 8 on for some reason in this country. My friend Terra actually bought this for me. He got it for £2. He was currently playing through it, before Dragon Quest 9 came out. And I'm saying to him, yeah, how about we both get Dragon Quest 9, we'll play online. Then we find out there is no online, and we're quite gutted about that. But he actually saw this and said, oh, you should get this one's good too, you'll enjoy it. So yeah, thanks for that, Terra. I'll be sure to play this eventually. Okay, a couple of Master System games. This is funny actually, because I was over at my friend's house. We were all drunk, and we decided to break out his Sega Mega Drive, you know, just for a bit of retro goodness. And I was looking for his games, and I'm like, here, you've got 2 Master System games in here. And he was like, oh, so I have. I don't know why, because I don't have a Master System. And I'm like, give me them. And sure enough, he gave me them. They're James Pond 2 Up, codename Robocod. I LP'd this on the Mega Drive, and this is actually kind of the same game. Really good graphics for the Master System though, I'm quite impressed actually. But overall I think I do prefer the Mega Drive version. And Predator 2. Never saw the film, and actually not as bad a game as you think. Sort of a isometric-esque shooter. Every once in a while 3 dots will appear on the screen, that's obviously the Predator, and if you walk into it you die. But it's not that bad at all. I spent a good hour playing it or so. Right, a couple of Wii games. Fragile Dreams, Farewell Ruins of the Moon. Right, this game's been out in it came out in Japan in 2009, right? It's only just made its way over here. I was actually wanting to do a full review on this, and I still might. I just need to work up the friggin' bother. But this was a really beautiful game, you know? It's not a great game, but it's just, you know, the story and the style of it alone was really made it worth playing for me, you know? It's like, I want to recommend this to you because of how I felt about it, but I know not everyone is going to like it. So yeah, it really is hard for me to comment on this. I honestly do like it, and there's a whole lot to love in this, you know? Really sucks you in, really emotional storyline. Yeah, I could ramble about it for a while. But if you see it, just give it a try, you know? Give it a try, yeah. Okay. And lastly, Red Steel 2. This came today, and I've played it for about 10 minutes, you know? I've got a lot of games I'm just trying to beat right now, you know? But I mainly only bought it because I've got the Wii Motion Plus bundle for £28 there. So I finally got one of these. I've been meaning to get one for an awful long time, because I want to get a Conduit 2, and which utilises it apparently, and Skyward Sword obviously. But yeah, this seems pretty good, a lot better than the first one. I used to own the first one. Not a pretty game, but it actually came in this, obviously, box right here, but it was in pretty bad condition. There's a bunch of scratches and sticker bits and all that across it. It doesn't look that good, so I'm not sure if I'll even bother keeping this, because, let's face it, it just sort of takes up room, you know. But Red Steel 2, probably get into it. Right, that's that guys. See yous after. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.